A lot of my daily struggles are caused by nutrition. My sports-induced asthma and just generally running out of energy, I never would have guessed that is nutrition. I've always been the same weight ever since high school. Always had the same problems ever since high school.
Rob did not come into the ketogenic diet to lose weight. He wanted to help his wife. What he didn't know is that his health was about to improve, and so was his son's.
We went through a bunch of diet issues with my wife. It was really her struggles that started us on that journey. On that journey, we kept on removing foods. We went from a paleo to a keto, and then eventually we actually went to a full carnivore in order to heal the gut and to make the improvements so that we could expand the food selections. And so it was really my involvement with my wife trying to help her along so that she can have some improvements. And then as I started removing those foods, my asthma went away, my energy level went up. I no longer had to carry energy bars when I went out hiking for all day. I just had to have water. I mean, everything just started improving. And I was going, well, that's cool.
As Rob became keto adapted, he found other unexpected benefits to the ketogenic diet. He was using fat as his fuel, and his exercise became much more efficient.
Some of the benefits that I got from doing the keto diet is increasing the feeling of my VO2 max. And so for me, what that feels like is I can exercise at higher rates with less energy. And so I started going from a hard workout of like a half an hour in 80-90% heart rate. And then it was like 3 weeks later or something that I was going, well, I feel better. I bet I can do better. And so what happens if? And so I went through and I ramped up to that zone of 80-90%, and I stayed there for like an hour. I'm like, I bet I can do more. I feel great. And so I went up to zone 5, the 90 to 100% heart rate. And I stayed there for a half an hour. So my son, Eli, he had gut issues. He would lay down in the evening, he would get some acid reflux. And that's concerning for a child. He's only 10. Then he started having worsened symptoms, almost ulcer-like, but he just didn't want to eat. It made him feel like he was going to throw up. He did throw up a few times, actually. And so we ended up doing the same thing for him. We moved him all the way down to like a beef-only diet, an elimination diet, after having been counseled that direction from a doctor. And we were like, well, we know how to do this. And so we went down to the same thing, and it cleared it up the same way. He started being able to eat within a week, normal rations. And within a month, he was able to expand his food selections. And yeah, it all cleared up. It was just, yeah.
As Rob explains to neighbors and friends that ask how his health and the health of his family got so much better, this is their number one reaction.
The impact that I've seen from them understanding my diet is confusion. It is. It's just confusion. And it's natural. It's okay. The addiction that I've had to carbs, and I say that because carbs want more carbs. It's just different. It feels different, but in order to know that, you have to experience that.
If you want to learn more about carbohydrate addiction, check out my latest series, American Tradition. Click here.